you up in the mountains, my friends, where you can still watch an eagle soar on the wind. And I walk those hills with a smile on my face, and I can't get back to God's saving grace in the mountains.
Welcome back to our Hill to Die On podcast. I am your host, Chase Dowling, and this is what's going on in Forest Hill for the week of June 11th through June 17th, 2025. Starting off Wednesday, June 11th, that will be, as this podcast comes out today, I do these on Tuesday night, so sometimes I get a little mixed up. Matter of fact, actually, before I start in on old June 11th, sitting here on Tuesday night doing this, it's my son's birthday. He's 18. Legal to mess with now, folks. Old Brycer, now a legal adult. He can't even go buy chew. You know, when I was 18, you were able to buy chew. You were able to buy cigarettes. I think even at 18, you were able to buy beer at one time. Can't even do any of those things. But he can buy a scratcher. And I think he won $10 on his birthday. So, good for him. Happy birthday. Love that kid. Anyways, moving right along to Wednesday, June 11th. Going on at the fire department. They're having a finance committee meeting at 10 o'clock in the morning. Then at 2:15 in the afternoon, there is a food bank pickup. That's right. And then at 5 p.m., it's the chamber mixer at the hall. So make sure you get by, if you're a member of the chamber, get by there and do some mixing. Do a little mingling. Do what you can. And at 6 o'clock, it is the Forest Hill Public Utility District Board meeting at the elementary school. That's the one above town, in the back room there. Hope to see you at the PUD meeting. If I don't see you there, I hope you're at the mixer mixing it up. All right, then Thursday, June 12th. And folks, you know, it's a bummer, actually. We do not have any Little League games on the schedule this week. I don't even know if All-Stars has started. I don't know if TUOC's already happened or whatever. But I think we're pretty well shut down on the ballpark for the season. And there might be one or two more games that come, but if you didn't get a hot dog during the season, you didn't get a hamburger, that was your fault. Because you missed out on some good baseball. You missed out on some good snacks. It was a heck of a season for the Little League. Like I said, I think there's still a couple more games, but nothing that's right off the top. So, got to see old Carl Slingblade Hyde slinging it this last Thursday for the A's. He did good. Good job. He had a good season. Got to brag that kid up a little bit. Congratulations, A's. Anyways, moving on for Thursday, June 12th. 8:30 a.m. That's Zumba. That's the work with cardio, right? Corey Nix at the Calvary Bible Assembly. That's the old Sebastian building, I do believe. Which used to be the old Robbers Roost before that. Then at 10:30 a.m., it's story time at the library. Don't forget to get your littles out there. Now that it's summertime, even better. They'll be expecting you. Get your kids over to the library for some story time. My kids loved it. Yours will too. Then, 6 o'clock at the hall, they have a 4-H meeting. That's right, on Thursday in the big room. So if you got a kid that's interested in wanting to raise some rabbits, maybe some pigs, maybe a chicken, just don't let them choke it. You know how that goes. Anyways, then at, is that Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Oh, big happy birthday shout out to Lynn Peterson, I've been told, on Thursday. Don't forget to tell her. And then, then we go on to Friday. Oh, wait, sorry. I said Zumba was on Thursday. That is wrong. Zumba is on Friday. I misread that. Zumba on Friday, 8:30 in the morning. Cardio. I don't know if they do jumping jacks. Nobody knows if they do jumping jacks. My wife probably knows if they do jumping jacks. I'm not going to ask her. Then we have, water aerobics at the pool from 10 to 11, Monday through Friday. Look at that go. Then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's 7 to 8. Monday through Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. So 7 to 8 in the evening, p.m. Oh, at Peggy's pool. I thought it was at the regular. No, this is at Peggy's pool. I don't know where Peggy's pool is. I'm going to have to find that out. I'm kind of like Ron Burgundy. I just read what's on the list. Then from 7 to 9 o'clock, it's open gym volleyball. Get you a set in. Get you a spike. Tori Merkley putting that on at the high school. Then, you know what else happens on Friday? The dump opens on Friday. And it stays open from 8 to 5 through Monday. Closed 11:30 to noon. Every weekend. It's a shocker, I know. We're informative here, folks. You heard it here first. All right. Then, on Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., it's a yard sale drop-off at the Porter Garage. No clothes. Russ Young will kick you in the shin. I guarantee it. He's grouchy. Don't mess with Russ. No clothes, folks. And more volunteers are needed. So, if you don't have anything going on a Saturday from 8 to noon, go volunteer or ask if they need help at the Porter Garage. It's right across from Station 88. Same road as Gold Street, right there, where Grant is, right there. For those folks that you don't know. Right on the corner of Gold and Forest Hill Road. Then, Saturday is Flag Day. Yes, it is. Love the red, white, and blue. You should too. And if you don't have a flag, you need to get one. Big shout out to Kim and Spanky. Looks like are they getting married on Saturday? Is that it? Good job, guys. Shout out to you. Tori put that on the calendar. So, if I got that wrong, tell her. But congratulations otherwise. Some people just don't know. You know? I don't know. Hey, cows. They've been spotted. Got it from a Sasquatch out in the woods. Yes, they have been spotted. Mile marker 20. There's still 3 of them. They're out there just roaming around. I think one of them was trying to direct traffic. They know they have the right of way, folks. Just be aware when you go up there to the French Meadows, to the Inner Bay, to the big trees, anywhere you go. Just be aware. Damn cows are slow in the middle of the road. Looking good, though. Looking good. Not looking like they have rabies. That's always a plus. And fishing. Nobody gave me any fishing updates this week. I'm sure it was good in Sugar Pine. I'm sure it was good at French Meadows. I'm sure it was good at Hellhole. I'm sure it was good at Inner Bay. I'm sure it was good at Oxbow. But nobody told me. So therefore, nobody else knows. You know, we're trying to be a community here, folks. Get in the fishing updates. Don't be so selfish. Josh Ernie. Looking at you. Anyway. Moving right along. And then Sunday. Ladies paddleboarding. Starting at 9 o'clock in the morning at Sugar Pine. Ladies paddleboarding. And when I say lady, I mean lady. No dangle. Okay? Only the ladies. Get out there to Sugar Pine, 9 o'clock in the morning for that. And it's also, if I may say so myself, Father's Day is on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't gotten your father a gift yet, it's too late. We already, and don't get him. You don't have to get your father anything. Get him a hug. Maybe make him a breakfast. If he likes a good bottle of whiskey, you can get him that. I mean, I like a good scotch. Everybody knows I'm your daddy. Not really. Could be. Possibly. Anyways. Just tell your father you love him. Give him a good hug, a good kiss. Don't If he wants to be in the shop all day working on stuff, let him do that. If he wants to hang out with you, let him do that. Don't bug him. Don't plan stuff for him on Father's Day. Fathers don't want things planned for. They just want to have a day where they don't have to do anything. Except for the stuff that they want to do. Don't forget about your father, folks. Oh, man. What else we got here? Oh. Thoughts for the shitter. That's right. Things to ponder while you're dropping them off down yonder. If I clean the vacuum cleaner, does that make me the vacuum cleaner? Something to think about. No, in all seriousness, no, folks. Have you noticed our deer population hasn't been very good? Looks like it's going down. Maybe it's just because they're hiding out better. I don't know. Something to think about. How do we get our deer population back up to where we can actually kill 2 a year on the hill? Well, maybe we have to start our own little special hunting district. Maybe we have to get Fish and Game to actually do their jobs. Fish and Wildlife, excuse me. Maybe get a Fish and Wildlife representative that actually knows biologist that wants to, help manage our deer population on the divide. Something to think about. Something to ponder while you're dropping them off down yonder. Think about that. All right, Monday. Yes, that's it. They have a Forest Hill Divide Historical Society dinner from 5 to 9 at the hall. And they also have the yard sale drop-off again. Drop by, actually bring some clothes. They say no clothes, but bring like one sweatshirt and give it to Russ Young. That cold-hearted son of a gun. Anyways, yard sale drop-off. 8 to noon, Porter Garage. And Corey Nix has eggs for sale, folks. If you don't have any eggs, I know we just got out of the egg crisis, but some good ranch-raised eggs, Corey Nix is the one to talk to. All right. Then, Tuesday, basketball camp at the high school from 9 to 1. So it goes from the 17th to the 19th. So that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, from 9 to 1 at the high school. I'm sure there's a couple basketball players that are going to be attending. So if you got a kid that's interested in basketball, get him up there. Then we have bingo at the hall from 11:30 to 3:30. Bingo, B9. Check. Yeah. And then $10 Taco Tuesday, everybody's in. Don't forget to get down there for that. And Lions Club has their meeting from 6 to 9 at the hall. So, folks, that's what we have for this week going on the hill. Which brings us to our Sasquatch sighting. This week, one was spotted near the corner of Main Street and Church, right by the elementary school. Said to be wearing a camo robe, holding a cup of coffee, arguing with a squirrel over property lines. He's big, he's goofy, bit hairy, known to sing La Bamba a time or two. Yes. Watch out for that one, folks. County workers see him all the time. Don't know why. I think Jake Henry lives up there. Have to give him a call. See if he spotted one. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, our Robert Francis joke of the week. And this one goes like this here. It says, the teacher stands up in front of the class and says, "Hey, everybody, I want you to tell the class what your parents do." Now, little Sally stands up and she says, "Well, my mom's a nurse." Little Timmy then stands up and says, well, my dad drives a truck. And little Johnny stands up and he says, well, Teach, my dad's a stripper down at the biker bar. Teacher kind of astonished. When all the kids leave, teacher takes little Johnny aside and says, hey, is that true about your dad? He goes, oh, God, no, teacher. My dad works for the county. I didn't want to say that in front of all them kids. Everybody, I hope you have a good week. I hope you have a good Father's Day. Get him a good scotch, a good whiskey, so he can just sip it. Well, there's no football on, but let him sip it while he's tinkering in the garage. Have a good one.